What is up, guys? It's the Total Miner bringing you another episode, jam-packed with lots of stuff to do. In this episode, we'll be hoping to build the glass houses. I did start those off-screen before, connect the paths, and we might even start like a workshop kind of thing. Also like a storage room for crates. But we'll boxes. We'll see how we go along the way. Also, another thing to note: if you guys have been watching the other episodes, you might have noticed that I referred to videos once a week, and that this would be a weekly thing. But I just thought, first week of the channel being up, I should probably try and get some content out up there. So I've been doing one every day. So if you guys have been watching these, I hope you've been enjoying them. And after this week, we'll be going back to once a week, partly because I've got to go back to university, but also let the creative juices flow and then maybe have a bit more thought behind what I'm doing in the future. When it comes to the larger projects we'll be tackling, like, not to say the Mega Mansion isn't a big project, but other projects like we might build a railway system which connects us to a number of areas. We might have multiple worlds, multiple cities on this map, who knows. Potential is in abundance. It's probably not proper English. Should probably think before I talk. Oh well. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll let the world evolve as it does. We might even have some collabs down the track. We'll see how we go. But yeah, thanks for tuning in to another session. So let's get started on this glass house. I could probably just, I don't know why I dig it out, because I'm just going to have to fill it in again. Oh well, I guess it gives me options. This water is annoying. There we go. I should have filled it in properly. So lazy. There we go. I bet I'll have the same issue. Yeah. I should have taken like a, oh, I guess we've got the other videos. Should have taken some photos of what the, or screenshots of what the world looked like before we started altering with it, but I guess I can always go back to one of the old videos and do that. Because it'll be quite interesting, the transformation from what used to be here as to what will be here when we've finished this series. And remember, guys, that if we hit 5,000 subscribers... Oh, whoops, turn Siri on. Sorry, Siri. Yeah, as I was saying, maybe Siri's excited she wants to get the world open source. But yeah, when we hit 5,000 subscribers, I will be open sourcing this world. So you guys can download it, play with it, destroy it, do whatever you want. Now that I've said that, I'll probably get an inbox full of destroyed worlds if and when we hit that target. People blowing it up with TNT, no doubt. Oops. There we go. Ah, last one. Finally. So let's get back to building this structure. So the idea is we'll have 3 sections, could grow all the same stuff in them, but I just thought it would be a little more interesting to look at than just your typical large single one. Give it a bit more depth. So we'll just build it up like this. I do have to admit, this greenhouse, glass house, I keep on saying greenhouse, should probably keep a tab or a tally of how many times I've called it the wrong thing. But this isn't an original design, it is one adopted from another YouTube channel I watched a few years ago. Can't remember who the guy was, but if I do, I'll make sure to put a link in the description. But this whole idea of framing it, and then you put your glass in it, I thought was really cool. And I started adopting into my worlds, both creative and survival. Do have to admit that the survival ones took a lot longer to build, especially because you can't fly, so the amount of dirt blocks you have to use gets a bit repetitive and annoying after a while. But I think it looks really cool, so I always enter the effort of doing it. There we go. I think also one of the biggest things I've learned from playing this game, when you're wanting to create something that looks fairly interesting and kind of captures your attention, you need to put depth in it. So you can see that I've used two layers of depth here, and the shadow kind of brings it to life and gives it a bit more of a three-dimensional form. So maybe that's something to think about when you guys are building, when you're wanting to bring your buildings to life a bit more, make them a bit more interesting, stand out. It's great to have your buildings stand out, especially when you're playing like on a public server or something like that, and you want to get noticed. Oops. There we go, so that's the front done. And just run this beam down here. There we go. Just like that. Oh, not rain again. I'm sick and tired of this rain. Oh well. It's the way it is. There we go. Oops, one too high. Once again, my computer sounds like it's taking off, like a rocket ship or something. I can assure you it's not. It's just being lazy. There we go. Oh, not another rabbit. I suppose I am intruding. Or was theirs. Soon to be the Mega Mansion. There we go, there's that one done. Should probably shed some light on the situation. little better. Oops. There we go, there's that one done. Awesome. I'll just quickly go on this side. Nice. Okay, now it's time for the glass. I think I'm just going to go with like just the white stained glass. Or actually, I think, yeah, the light grey might be a better choice. And you simply, if you guys are wanting to recreate this, you simply just follow the pattern that you've created with your frame, I guess you could call it. And if you've done it right, it should connect up just like mine does here. I guess you could say this is the Minecraft equivalent for prepping for the apocalypse, because you could store quite a bit of food in here. In a survival game, of course, not in a normal game, like a creative game, because you don't have food. But yeah. There we go. So that's what they'll look like when they're all done. So I'll just get these ones done. Far out. There we go. Come on. Another one down. And only one more to go for now. And put the candles in their proper places. Like that. Yeah, that looks good. I am pleased with that. That looks pretty awesome. Better do this side though. The sun's rising. Hopefully that'll turn off the rain. We'll see. So I think what I'll do is we'll have the main entrance to the glass house just here, and then it'll kind of verge off to the other sides. So that way we can grow more stuff, because there'll be like less footpaths for us to walk on. There you go. So maybe that here. How long is this? Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So if I go 8 in, we kind of just have this go up like that. Awesome. I'm really pleased with that. Looks really good. Well, that's my opinion anyway. I'll have to fly out for an overall view once I do the front section. It'll give a good idea of how it's looking. Oh, it's clear. Perfect. Even better. There we go. Awesome. That looks great. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you guys also. Just kind of did a layout for the wall or the boundary of the Turtle Miner mansion. And yeah, that'll kind of go across. And I created this wall kind of to be a hedge which separates, I guess you could say, the leisure area, the backyard or courtyard, whatever you want to call it, from the food/work area. Because I also plan on having maybe some cows or some sheep or some pigs out here, so that yeah, I don't know, I'm just kind of preparing this world if it was to become survival. So you've got like sources of food and whatnot. And then after we've done all that, we'll probably move on to another project. We might try and incorporate the village into this one, not too sure yet. Or, you know, we might just do something like a random skyscraper and then build alongside that. Who knows? We'll see how it evolves. Yeah. So that's all we've got time for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in again. This was and is the Turtle Miner. And this time I will see you in a week's time because we're going to stop the daily episodes. Anyway, see you guys later.